The 2024 NBA offseason has been a whirlwind, sparking plenty of excitement and debate among fans and analysts alike. The offseason kicked off with a bang, even before the NBA Finals concluded, with the major trade of Kevin Durant moving to the Houston Rockets. This was just the beginning of multiple high-profile trades and player decisions, such as James Harden and Kyrie Irving opting to stay with their respective teams, and LeBron James choosing to opt into his contract. Shortly after, the free agency period unfolded with major moves, including the Milwaukee Bucks making a bold decision to waive Damian Lillard to acquire Miles Turner. As we look at the snapshot of this offseason, it's time to assess who truly emerged victorious and who fell short. Let's dive in and break down the key winners and losers. Winner, Houston Rockets. The Rockets found themselves on the winning side of this offseason spotlight. The acquisition of Kevin Durant came at a relatively modest price, giving away young talents Jalen Green, Dillon Brooks, and a first-round pick. Durant's offensive prowess, especially his ability to score under defensive pressure, bridges a crucial gap for the Rockets, who desperately needed his experience to boost their playoff performance. Additionally, Houston's further additions, such as wing defender Dorian Finney-Smith and reliable center Clint Capella, have strengthened their lineup. With star guard Fred VanVleet re-signed and promising talents Jabari Smith Jr. and Jae'Sean Tate also retained, the Rockets are now strong contenders for the title next season. This is truly an impressive offseason strategy. Winner, Atlanta Hawks. Credit goes to the Atlanta Hawks' new general manager, Ansi Saleh, who masterfully navigated this offseason. The Hawks worked strategically to build around their key guard despite his defensive limitations. The addition of Kristaps Porzingis, a dominant rim protector acquired from Boston, aims to secure the paint and support their undersized point guard. They also added defensive wing Nickeil Alexander-Walker from Minnesota, combining him with Dyson Daniels to create a formidable defensive presence on the wing. Additionally, the Hawks demonstrated their savvy moves on draft night by trading back to gain an unprotected first-round pick from 2026, a potentially game-changing asset for the future. As a result, the Hawks' aspirations have shifted from a possible play-in contention to a strong contender for a top-4 spot in the Eastern Conference. That's a triumphant offseason. Loser, New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans are facing uncertain waters this offseason. Though they retained Zion Williamson and drafted promising players, there remains a lack of clarity about the team's long-term strategy. Additionally, a controversial trade on draft night sent away a valuable 2026 unprotected first-round pick. Considering the depth of the Western Conference, this pick could have been crucial for future rebuilds, especially if the Pelicans don't overcome their injury challenges. What is the Pelicans' ultimate plan? The overarching uncertainty surrounding their direction leaves many questions unanswered. Winner, Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets are a team that came tantalizingly close to reaching the finals and potentially claiming a championship. The key to their defeat was the need for more depth, improved shooting, and robust defense. The Nuggets addressed all these areas by trading for Cameron Johnson, a player who offers both excellent shooting and defense. They also re-signed Bruce Brown Jr. and Tim Hardaway Jr. for additional sharpshooting. The anticipated addition of Jonas Valanciunas, who would become their top backup center, could also significantly improve their lineup. The primary concern is whether Valanciunas will stay, as he's been contemplating returning to Europe. If he remains with the Nuggets, their depth and roster versatility will be significantly enhanced, potentially leading them to the finals again. Loser, Indiana Pacers. For the Indiana Pacers, it's been a challenging few weeks. The injury setback to Tyrese Haliburton in Game 7 was a tough blow. Ownership's reluctance to shoulder the luxury tax further compounded the dilemma by letting Miles Turner leave for Milwaukee, a substantial loss for a team looking to compete in the deep Western Conference. The Pacers appear to have overreached financially in securing Andrew Nembhard, leaving them vulnerable in a crucial offseason. Though they have room to rebuild for when Haliburton returns, this season could become one to be endured rather than celebrated. Winner, Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic made a clever move by securing Desmond Bane, significantly boosting their chances to be a top-4 team in the East. With a stellar defensive lineup and young star forwards like Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, Bane's sharp shooting and improved shot creation provide the perfect support. The addition of Tyus Jones as a backup point guard further strengthened the Magic's roster. Overall, Orlando is poised for a strong season with a balanced and talented lineup. Winner and loser, Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks find themselves at an interesting crossroads. Their acquisition of Miles Turner could have made all the difference in keeping Giannis Antetokounmpo satisfied and ensuring that he doesn't seek a trade request. Antetokounmpo is famed for his loyalty, but the Bucks need additional shot creation to compete against top Eastern rivals like Cleveland and New York. However, with the current condition of the Bucks' assets, including a significant financial commitment from the Lillard-Vescu buyout, their long-term prospects are uncertain. On the flip side, if Antetokounmpo stays happy and the team navigates a deep playoff run, they could still perform remarkably well. Could these elements bring the Bucks glory, or are they too reliant on short-term success? Let us know your thoughts. Are the Bucks making a strategic gamble for now or settling for a precarious position? We want to hear your opinions.